We're looking at a painting I did for my in-laws in exchange for a round-trip ticket here to Australia. And I thought to do a special edition to Slipping Through the Cracks because when am I going to be in Australia again? Probably another 3 or 4 years, but I just thought it'd be kind of cool to be coming at you from Tasmania. I'm in Launceston with Francis and Melissa. We're about to head back to Austin, but I'm just going to tell you a little bit about this painting. You're looking at the Cataract Gorge, which is a main tourist attraction. Well, there's lots of tourist attractions here in Tasmania, but in Launceston, this would be one of them. That's the King's Bridge that's in the foreground here that I've painted. And then up here we have some sheep. Tasmania, you can't go anywhere in Tasmania and not see sheep. Every time I looked out the window, I saw some sheep in fields. And not just 3 or 4 sheep, like herds of sheep. So very big on sheep here. Also apples, famous for apples. So I stuck an apple up there. Also cherries. A lot of fruit is grown here in Tasmania. Tasmania is Australia. It's a province, like you'd have Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria, Tasmania. It's below the mainland Australia, maybe 150 miles. I'm not sure what that is in kilometers. Of course, things over here are in kilometers and centimeters. And speaking of which, this painting is 72 inches long, so it's a really nice long painting that fit really nicely in this space they had picked out for me. And again, this was an exchange for a round-trip ticket for me. So I was only too glad to paint this for them because it was a great deal for me. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. And I really enjoyed painting this painting, and I probably wouldn't do this kind of painting unless it was under these circumstances. So I'm happy with how it came out. I'll show you where I painted it. They live up here on a hill in Launceston, so I had these great views of downtown Launceston. Here we go, is my painting table. It's basically just their living room. I took over this corner, and out here you can see this beautiful view of Launceston, downtown Launceston. I think there's about 80,000 people live here, or 180,000. I can't remember which. But Tasmania is a beautiful country, and the seafood here is, I didn't get as much as I would have liked, but it's probably the freshest in the world, and the air quality here is supposed to be some of the best air to breathe in the world, because below here is Antarctica, so there's really nothing between Tasmania and Antarctica except the great southern ocean. So it's windy here, not crazy windy, but it's pretty much wind can blow for 2 or 3 days at a time, especially in Hobart, which is the capital, and that's in southern part of the state, I want to say, or country, or province. I guess Australians have provinces. Anyway, I'll turn this around and say goodbye. Thanks for listening. Special edition, Slipping Through the Cracks. We head back to Austin tomorrow, which is Sunday, and we'll get back in Austin on a Sunday, because of course you don't lose. We're a day ahead here in Australia. Alright, we'll go out with a view again.